Welcome back, everyone. Today, Nicole and I are over here at Universal Studios, and we're just hanging out. We just needed like a good Universal day, and we are here at the parks. I brought my wand. We're gonna do some magic. We're gonna check out Butterbeer season. We're gonna hang out at Mardi Gras. We're just gonna have a fun time today. No real agenda, but sometimes it's like you just need a good Universal day, and that's what we're doing today. Do you guys ever had that where you're just like, I want to go to the parks right now and just like go hang out, have fun? And like, that's just how we feel today. It's Sunday. We're like, let's go hang out. We're bringing you guys along. Again, nothing on the agenda for today. We're just hanging out, having fun, doing fun stuff. So it's been a while since we've been to the park together.
We've been here since opening day of Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here, but yeah, you haven't been here in over a month. It's crazy. So
well, I've been here with other people.
Oh, that is true. She did come with her friend that one day.
And twice.
Did you? Oh my gosh, you did.
Yeah. It's just you I don't want to hang out with.
Here we are in the middle of Mardi Gras, and Nicole's talking about being so excited for HHN. We're so far away still.
I know, but it's just like the festival. Want to come through? The festivals like this one get me in like the mindset of like the HHN.
I get that, especially this year. I feel like, especially with the tribute store, it feels so like HHN vibey. So definitely gives those feelings. We're just getting into spring. She's not wrong. I am looking forward to HHN this year. I hope that some of the rumors that are being talked about do happen. But I'm not gonna lie, my entire personality right now feels like it has just been Epic Universe. Like I feel like every single day I'm looking at Epic Universe things, I'm talking about Epic Universe. I am full-blown, knee-deep obsessed with Epic Universe. It feels a little unhealthy, but that's okay because like I'm just excited for it. And it's like, I don't know what else to talk about, what to like think about. It's just like I wake up, I'm like, Epic Universe, we're getting closer. And like I'm here wearing my, How to Train Your Dragon shirt, Isle of Berk, but we just finished the third movie yesterday. So now I am all caught up. I have to watch some of the series and some of like the smaller things, but it's like, I'm just like trying to prep for it. I'm super excited. We have content coming out for it. Obviously we have previous content that is already released. I don't know. Is anybody else feeling that way with Epic Universe? It's just like your entire personality right now. I feel crazy. Nicole has wanted the meatball sub here, which is the specialty item for like Italy, basically. I feel like nobody is getting this. I haven't seen anybody order it. I haven't seen anybody talk about it. So hopefully it's pretty decent. I don't know. I mean, it's Louis, right? So we both tried it. It's actually not tragic. I don't mind it. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. The bread to me is a little hard and kind of missing a little bit of flavor. But overall, I think it's not bad. Again, I think there's better items here, but I don't know. What do you think?
I think the meatball's a little soft for me. I kind of like when they have like a nice like crisp to like the skin almost. Like if you, not the skin, but like the outside, like if you fry them first. So the meatball's a little soft. But I think the sauce is good and I think the bread is good. And I think overall, like it's a good dish. And I'm a meatball person, so I personally like it, and I would recommend it. I
think we're gonna get another item here, and then I think we're gonna head over to the Wizarding World, cast some spells. One thing I wanna point out, today I think the park closes at 7 for studio side, and then 8 for islands, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll have a little bit of a later evening if we want over there. Oh, we have some of the Mardi Gras parade performers coming by. I don't know what time the parade is today. Typically I think it's like 5 or 6. So we'll see if we're around for that or if we're over at Islands. Now, Dev told me that the salmon here was some of his favorite salmon, so I am finally going to try that here with Nicole. And then we're doing the ginger snap, but we're doing the mocktail version. So the other one, the only difference would be that you have the Fireball whiskey in there. But we're gonna go ahead, try this salmon, try this ginger snap, and like I said, then we're gonna head over to Diagon Alley here. So I tried this ginger snap here, and it is really good. I can actually see it being quite good with that Fireball whiskey too, a little bit extra cinnamon. It kind of reminds me almost of like a Moscow Mule with a little bit of cinnamon in there, but it's actually decently refreshing. And I'm surprised with how much I actually really like this. A ton of ice though you could see in there, so yeah, I think we're missing out on a little bit, but overall, super, super good. This is a nice sized piece of salmon. Nicole and I make salmon quite a bit, so I know kind of how much it typically costs for a fillet there. And you know what? That's a nice sized portion. And then you get, I think it's like a pilaf with it maybe, or something there, some sort of rice, maybe risotto or whatever. But yeah, like, I don't know, that seems like a good hefty portion. All right, how do you like it?
So I feel like everything needs salt, and I definitely think this needs salt. And it's like a maple bourbon glaze, which is like that sweeter glaze. Not my typical like choice on a salmon. I really like a blackened salmon, like a lemon salmon. So overall, it's a very good piece of salmon, but I am not crazy into like that maple bourbon glaze, and I think I could use some salt. but it is a nice sized piece for what you pay. I didn't realize this little like couscous bean or whatever this is, this salad, it's cold, so I wasn't expecting it to be cold. I think I'd prefer it if it was like a warm risotto, but like clearly that's not the dish, so just keep in mind that is like cold.
I definitely see what Nicole's saying, but we love our blackened salmon, and like that's kind of our go-to. We have like a very specialized version that we do, and we cook it a lot, probably almost every week or like every other week, so we make salmon a lot. We are big fans of it, but this is super well cooked. I think it's like flaking apart, it's moist, really, really well cooked. I could do a little bit more of that maple glaze on there. It's got a little bit of that sweetness, and then, you know, a little bit of that kind of like gooiness from like the maple kind of like syrup style. But overall, yeah, I actually don't mind that at all. I think that's actually really dang good. But again, could use a little bit more flavor, but cooked super dang well. Well, that was quite tasty. The one thing is for sure, for $9 for that drink though, I mean, the ice was filled to the brim, not much drink in there, which is totally fine. But again, that was nice and tasty. But we are heading over here to Diagon Alley, and we did cover everything coming to Epic Universe. If you guys have not yet, make sure to check that video out. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet either. But also, we covered all the second generation wands and all the new interactions, everything inside of the app. So if you guys are big Harry Potter fans or just want to kind of check out the new wands, we have a full video covering it. But Nicole was not with me on that day, and now she gets to cast some spells today. So hopefully we get to have some fun and get her interactions and thoughts on the whole process. Alrighty, let's head in. This is, again, my let's see what happens with Nicole's interactions here. Are we getting the dragon? I don't know, but also crowds have not been very busy like at all today from what I've been seeing inside of the app. But yeah, we just missed it. I think it's every 15 minutes. Oh, never mind. It's every 10 minutes, not 15. Let's go cast some spells. I'm gonna get some things started in the app for us so we can start getting some points. We are also going to be getting the ice lolly at some point here today. Nicole loves it. It was one of your favorite like butterbeer items. Yeah,
it was so good. It was almost like coconutty though. Like a butterbeer coconut mix, and I really liked that last year. So let's hope I still like it this year. I know, that's what I was gonna say, but I think the packaging I heard was actually like really nice this year too. I thought it didn't taste enough like butterbeer, so I wasn't a huge fan of it. But I don't know, we'll try it out. Again, we're in butterbeer season right now, but we're heading over here for our first spell. I start
Nicole's first spell right here. Yep, so you're gonna, no, you start up here and then you aim at the window.
I low-key feel like it's meant for like right-handed people. Like if I'm starting over here on the right-hand side, I gotta cross over. I'm gonna do a whole vlog on like how Universal and the theme parks are prejudiced against left-handed people. Starting here.
Okay.
All right. So I aim at the window.
Yep.
Up here, I see him.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh. Try again.
Okay. It's because I'm doing the left hand.
Oh, okay. Try with the right hand. I don't think so.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, did this dragon scare you a little bit? Okay, so yeah, you got to do that spell now.
Oh, okay.
So you got to do like that little.
Raise your wand, trace the shape of the spell symbol while reciting the spell. It's the spell.
It's that one there. So yeah, like that. There you go. Oh.
Slytherin?
Look at that, 45 minutes for Gringotts. Again, at 5 p.m. on a Sunday, that's crazy. Feels pretty empty. Again, I think we're just getting to the levels for the crowds for like spring break, but I don't know if we're quite there yet, but I think it just started. However, the line for ice cream is quite long. People do want their desserts. We're having Nicole do the Patronus here. It looks like, oh, I might have to reset. I see the Death Eater up there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, right here. Okay, down here. So now you got to cast the Patronus. There you go. Good job. There he is.
Phoenix?
Yeah, now you got to fight him.
How?
It says down there. I think you have to like swipe when it pops up.
Swipe?
It'll tell you. Yeah, see right there? So right. There you go. Then they gotta do left. There you go. Good work. You got hits. All right. How did you do? You got an O.
What does that mean?
That means you are outstanding.
Woo!
It's kind of fun in here. There are little references to Beetlejuice. You can see like right there. You can see like the sandworm over there. Beetlejuice vibes in here. This is our next one. We have to do the water. Hopefully it doesn't hit you. Good luck. Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh, it's in front of you.
Vibrating.
Right there. Maybe it worked. I don't know. I mean, there's one on the other side too, but it worked. Let's take a quick break to go try some Butterbeer treats. I want to get that, like the cream puff, and I think you can get it right here. So let's go see if they've got it. It was sold out last time when we went to the Three Broomsticks, so hopefully I'm able to get it here today. We grabbed the cream puff. One thing I do want to point out, and we thought we saw this, the hopping pot is where you get the ice lolly. And I asked over there and they said you can get it anywhere in the Wizarding World. So we thought we would be able to get it over in, what is that, the Leaky Cauldron here? And they were like, no, the only place is the hopping pot. So we have to go back over there to get the ice lolly. But we're gonna try this out. We did try the ice lolly last year. Again, we're gonna get it still. But everybody has been ranting and raving about this. It looks really good. Smells very like butterscotchy. I hope it tastes good. Here we go. First bites.
Cheers.
Butterbeer cream puff thing. That's pretty good. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10, but that's very good. I'd say like 8.5, 8.75, maybe even a 9. That is super flavorful. I like that a lot.
I think I'm all over the place right now. I can't decide if it's too sweet or if it's perfect. And the texture of the cream puff is a little too like wet for me.
That is true. So that is one thing like I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10 because the puff is like almost chewy.
I think the whipped cream on top with the butterscotch is 10 out of 10 for me. Like put that on some ice cream. Ooh. But that's a little wet for me and a little sweet, but I really love the topping.
Yeah, it is super, super good. The only downside for me is the texture a little bit, and that would be kind of the one thing that's kind of drawn back. But yeah, it's like, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, is it too sweet or is it like just right? That's very good. So I do see where the hype is. Definitely good. But I would say, I don't know if I'd have to reserve my 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10s are hard to come by, but that's very good. We are out of Diagon Alley, and this is the new packaging here for the Butterbeer Ice Lolly. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to let me know what you think the calorie count is on one of these here. It's on the back side. 3, 2, 1, 330. Though I think that's actually significantly less than what a normal Butterbeer costs. I think normal Butterbeers have like a lot. So either way, nice size portion here, but I like the new packaging. It's kind of sleek. Funny enough, we were just talking about like the Butterbeer rankings that we did in a video, again, last year now, I think at this point, or almost 2 years ago, it feels like, but I think it was some point last year, like 2023 though. So, because we're 2025, right? We did it.
No, I think we did it like a year ago.
Was it 2024? Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe so. Either way, Nicole ranked the ice lolly pretty high, and she's been talking about it a lot. So hopefully it is as good as you remember. Again, I thought it tasted so much like coconut, and you kind of said the same thing, but I don't know, is it as good as it was?
Yeah. I like this ice cream bar. I think like, this is so good. It was amazing last year. It's amazing this year. I feel like when I hear ice lolly, I think a popsicle, but it's not. It's like an ice cream bar. Almost like a white chocolatey butterscotch dip on the outside and whatever flavor Butterbeer actually is on the inside. It's almost like salty. I really like this. I think like 4th was almost too low for last year. It should be higher. And I think it has mixed opinions, but I really enjoy this and I would try this one. And maybe it moved up on your list this year. I don't know, but you'll have to let me know if you like it any more this time around.
I should also point out, we went ahead an hour last night. So you lost an hour of sleep, but I don't care because this is what you get now. It is 7 o'clock and we still have sunlight. We are still existing. It's very peaceful right now. It's like quiet, but you hear like music across the way. People are just kind of like casually walking out. It's so nice. As far as the treat goes, it's good. It's better than I think it was last year, in my opinion. It might be the same, and I just don't remember. I didn't get a lot of coconut flavor this time, and I feel like it was more closely related to Butterbeer, but it is actually pretty good. It's definitely refreshing. I feel like if it was the middle of summer, it was really hot, that would also hit the spot. I also didn't realize that the covering, I thought that was going to be the actual like popsicle in there. That's fake. There's nothing in here. So you get kind of duped with that coloring. I was like, oh, I thought that was almost like see-through in a sense. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. But man, what a nice night to just like be out here. The weather is like perfect right now that we have like no sun and just like, it's just like a little cool. It's like perfect. Like I said, I mean, just look Just a slow, casual stroll out. And you get just a little bit of music. The skies are beautiful. So nice. Look at this. Nicole just pointed this out. There are cushions out here. There was not cushions on couches out here. There were these benches for sure, but there was not these right here. All in between. There's seating with like couches and cushions. It's also kind of weird because like, I don't know, I feel like cushions could get more dirty and they would absorb water way worse too. So I feel like that might not be the best choice, especially because there's no covering here. I mean, I don't know. Who am I to judge? But I feel like they should have just added more benches at that point instead of the cushions. Maybe even like a different color if that's what they wanted to do. But that seems weird, right? Never seen these before. And here they are. They have single seats. This triple seater. This is a dual seater. That's weird. Also, we should have our better camera coming hopefully in the next week or so. That's why you are seeing like this camera, which I think is only 1080, and then my other DJI camera. I've been using those two on and off. I sent my camera in back like the first week of Mardi Gras, and we are coming up to like halfway through March almost, I feel like at this point. So it has been a while since I have had my camera missing. They said that the part was supposed to get shipped actually 2 days ago, I think, and then it should be delivered then within 72 hours, and then they repair, and then they send it back. So hopefully that whole process there, we should be on the 4K footage, a little bit more stabilized, a little bit of a better picture coming up. I know most of you guys don't totally, care about the differences, and it looks good either way, but there is a big difference between 4K and 1080, and especially the stabilization and things like that. So we should have that camera coming back soon, hopefully in the next, I would say like week or so, assuming everything goes well. I've been in communication with them. It's been kind of crazy. I had to pay, like I said, over $700 to get my camera repaired just to like fix the door. And they took my money right away, but they didn't end up like fixing it right away. And then they didn't tell me that the part was back ordered until after I paid. They could have told me before I paid. Is what it is. We also found out coming into the park, you guys have been with me every time I am trying to find those Zodiac minions, and talking to one of the team members, they told me that they're pretty sure they're done selling them. So I missed out, and I didn't realize. I feel like they were only here for like 2 weeks, and I know they were super popular, but I missed out. I am gonna check on the way out here at the store here in Universal Studios, but out in City Walk, they didn't have them, and the girl was like, I don't think we're getting them anymore. I think we're done with them. So that's crazy. They were popular. Order more. Oh, I'm so sad. Maybe I could buy them online. I didn't even look, but I figured like I would just buy them here at the parks, but I don't know. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna take a look. I don't know where they were here, but this is the Minions section. Maybe I need to ask about it. If you guys haven't seen, Shrek 5 released its first like teaser. It wasn't a full-blown trailer, but a teaser. And Nicole got another compliment on her Loungefly, which you guys haven't seen it yet. It is a Shrek Loungefly, of course.
Yeah, Farquaad.
Oh, and Farquaad. Yeah, this is that was from a mystery bag that we got from like GameStop, I think. But she made a funny point about these. And what were you saying?
I feel like I have been like wanting to get one of these for the past 3 years, and every time we go and look at it, it's like it doesn't look like Shrek. It doesn't look like this Shrek. And I feel like after the Shrek 5 trailer, like these Shreks finally look like Shrek, and that's not a good thing. This should not be Shrek's nose. So if you have not seen that Shrek 5 teaser trailer, go watch it and like, what happened to Shrek? Because that's not my man.
Well, bad news. I asked another team member, and they said no to the Zodiac minions. They said they are pretty sure they are not getting them back. I feel like that was the shortest stint of merchandise, and they sold out so fast. It doesn't even like make sense. I feel like that's crazy. You would assume like they would have had a little bit more of a supply. Maybe they weren't thinking they would sell so much, but yeah, I think they said they were like super limited. So we have 3 of them. And I saw them online. I think you could buy them from like some like Universal Studios shop, like based on Hollywood or I don't know, something. It doesn't look super official, so I'm a little sketched out to buy it. And they're also $39. They were already expensive at like $25 or something, and then AP discount, you got it down to like the low 20s. Still very expensive, but $39 plus you'll probably have to pay for shipping, so it's gonna be like $40-something for one of those. I don't think so. You know, I just realized it's the Mardi Gras 30th celebration, and it's also Flower and Garden 30th celebration. Kind of interesting that they both kind of line up like that. Hopefully you guys had some fun with us here at Universal Studios. Again, we still have sunlight, and it is like almost 8 o'clock, I feel like, at this point.
So nice.
It's beautiful that we finally are back in this time. And again, it's only gonna get like more light, right?
Spring is in the air, and we're gonna have like warmth and flowers, and I don't care if we live in Florida, like spring and sunlight is exciting.
It is, it really is. You know, I think like springtime means like you're coming up to like summer, you're coming up to vacation, coming up to Epic Universe.
Oh,
you know,
God, there it is again.
I know, I'm obsessed.
He's obsessed.
I'm so sorry, but I've been guilty. I don't know. It's just I'm looking forward to it. But again, it was just a nice day here. We were just like, we need a Universal day.
Yeah.
It's been a while since the two of us have come to the park and just like hung out for a little bit. You know, we didn't make it over to Islands. It does close at 8 p.m., so we could have went over for a little bit. But at the end of the day, it was just nice kind of hanging out. I plan on getting over there soon, ride some rides. It's nice that we'll have Nicole back on the videos again. It's been a while, so
Yeah.
I'm really excited to just kind of like be back to normal a little bit. But yeah, either way, if you guys had fun with us here today, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more content like this, Universal Islands Volcano Bay Nights is coming up in April too. So that's going to be pretty cool. Nighttime at Volcano Bay. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
So now it's
Fingers
actually
crossed
happening.
for warm weather.
Yeah,
and
hopefully.
no breeze.
I was going to say, that's the biggest thing is you don't want that nighttime breeze to ruin it. But hopefully everything goes well. Either way, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here at Universal Studios. And just thank you guys so much for being here.